Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're looking at logo design. First of all, I did speak about doing doggy shoes. However, God, have a look at this. Have a quick look at this. We did some analysing, so we used that Jungle Scout. Let me show you Jungle Scout just again, just because we're here right now. Jungle Scout. Jungle Scout's really cool because it can really tell you a lot more about a product. Now, when you are doing Amazon FBA, what I found is that you can't be too attached to a product, and it does take a long time. This isn't a get rich overnight quick scheme. It's not. It takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of communication back and forth, and it takes a long time. It takes a long time for you to obviously think of the product, find the best product, design a logo for the product, send it to a supplier somewhere in China, and we're using Alibaba to do that. So we're using this company just here. I can't spell Alibaba. We're using this company just here. As you know, you've probably already researched this. Have a quick look at it. Alibaba, you can see there's a lot of things on there that are really cheap. So again, I was looking at dog shoes, which is this one just here, as you can see. Very cheap compared to what they sell over here in Amazon. So Amazon, if we were to type in dog shoes, again, I know this is old ground, I know you've looked at this. If you feel like skipping, just skip it. Move it forward quickly. Then you can see there's a massive difference in price compared to, let's be specific. Let's go on to pet supplies, dog shoes. There we go. So hopefully, yeah, all being well, it should be more expensive. £21, £17, £16, £6. They look rubbish though. £21 over here. We can buy them for £5, $3 and sell them for more. Now, I've done a lot of research, and a lot of people that are using Amazon FBA use the rule of three. What is the rule of three? So the rule of three is you've got to pay a third, pay for the product, a third, pay for Amazon, a third you get back. So for example, gosh, if something costs £9, so if you sell something on Amazon for £9, then you'd have to spend £3 on the product. And then you spend £3 on Amazon FBA, which take it, store it in their warehouse, put the packages on it perfectly, and send it to the customer. That's going to cost £3, just rule of three, just bear with me for a second, and then I will get £3. So would it be worth it? Who knows? But they say if you're making more than 30%, it's a no-brainer, you've got to go for it. You're looking anywhere between 30 to 50% profit. Now look at this. So I wanted to look at dog shoes, but what I've actually discovered is this just here. So I went on to Jungle Scout and I had a look at this. So let's scroll to the top. So we've got the product just here. There we go. Look at the difference just here. Look, it costs this much, this one costs this much, so you can get more for your money, you can get more for your return. Make sure it's non-seasonal, which means obviously if I'm buying Christmas gnomes, I can only sell it at Christmas, but I have to buy the products and sort it out probably just towards the end of summer, just so I get all the stock so I can sell it. This is a little bag just here, the revenue, talk about the revenue. So again, I'm just doing this just because of just showing you guys at school that this is actually a lesson. Imagine if this was a lesson. Imagine if I was a teacher in your school and I was not teaching you science, maths, English, whatever. I was teaching you Amazon FBA. Bear in mind, I don't know anything about it and I'm learning from scratch, so you have to bear with me. But would that be cool? Would that be cool if I was in your school teaching you this stuff so you can make money yourself online? If it is, then that sounds really cool. So looking at dog shoes, sells for an average price of £15. 5 out of 10 top sellers earn 5k a month. The average monthly sales for page 1 is 500 plus products, which is really cool, with an average monthly revenue of £2,455. If we go to the doggy carriers, you know, the little carriers where you carry your dog in, it sells for an average price of £20, which is better than the dog shoes. And 4 out of 5 top sellers revenue over 5k, so that's not a win just there. 2 out of 10 top sellers revenue over 10 grand a month, so that wins. Average monthly sales on one page is 139, which might seem as bad, but there's less competition. So if I can design a product, if I can create a cool logo and bump my stuff up, I've got less competition. Does that make sense? So today I just want to keep you posted on what I'm doing. So I've changed my mind with the dog shoes. I might come back with that, and I'm thinking of going ahead with the doggy carriers, as you can see just here. And these are the key words for it as well, as you can see. Really, really cool. Okay, so let's move forward with that then. Let's have a quick look. So let's have a quick look at doggy carriers in dog carriers on Alibaba. There we go. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. In fact, I've already opened this page here. Here we go. Can you see this? This is Amazon actually. That's Amazon. Let's go on to, here we are. There's the shoes I was looking at. This is the doggy carrier. And obviously I made sure that I clicked the verified user for Alibaba just to double check, make sure. So I'm going to go ahead with that. Now, what I need to do is I need to email these guys again. I need to send them an email. I need to send them a message saying something along the lines of, well, actually, let's use what Lawrence has said, because, you know, he's a legend at this stuff. He knows exactly what he's doing. So here we go. Dear sir or madam, here we go. That's it. I'm going to copy again. I know you've seen something similar, so again, you can skip past this video. I'm going to contact the supplier. I'm going to copy and paste that in there. Have I even signed in? Yeah, I've signed in. Dear sir or madam, currently in business of selling dog products. Would be interested in viewing some of your products at an offer. I'm especially interested in your dog carriers products. Could you please send me details on this and some of the products? Please provide lovely packages. I would also like to hear about customizing the product with my own brand. And this looks good because they're going to see quantities of just 100, and they could come back and say, yes, it's going to cost this much for this, whatever they do. So if they send them, I'm going to do another video of these guys replying to me, because they will do. Hopefully, if they don't reply to me in a week, I don't want to do business with them. When they get back to me and they say, yes, but it's going to cost, you can only get 500 for this price, I will automatically say that's absolutely fine. But can you send me a sample to see that I trust you, so we can build a relationship? And there's no harm in me doing this with lots of other companies just to get the best one. Now, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send that just there. Is there anything else I need to do? I don't need to add an attachment. That's it. Send inquiry now. Boom. Do we need to do anything else? What does it say? Bear with it. Quantity. Just put 100. There we go. Go. Submit. So there we go. Hopefully these guys will get back to me. If they get back to me whilst I'm recording this video, then I'm obviously going to make you abundantly aware of it. We'll close this one down. There we go. Perfect. Now, okay, cool, Dale. That's awesome. So why do we need to brand it for? We need to brand it because if you don't brand it, these guys will not give you a specific barcode. By the way, just quickly, remember the dog shoes one I sent back? They sent me a message back. So let's click on these ones. Hello, this is our product detail. Here's the catalogue. So they sent this. They sent the catalogue through. And they just showed us a little bit more information about the product, the weight of it, how much they expect to send over, how much it will cost. I'm not sure why it's not loading. There we go, it's loaded now. Here we are. So here's the product number. So now what I can do, this is what I was talking about in regard to branding. This is why it's important. If I get these, let's go with the pink one, they pop out more. The pink ones, I bought these pink ones, that's it. I bought these as they are and I put them on Amazon. Wicked. I can sell them without messing around and paying extra to customize it by putting my little logo on of a dog face or a dog paw or something like that. Whatever logo I choose, we'll do that again today in a second. I can do that. But I can just... Now the reason why I don't want to do that for is because when I get that product, it will come with a specific barcode attached to this specific product number, A18092, right? So that will come over there, which means it will get a specific barcode. I put the barcode and the product, I put the product onto Amazon, it will come with a specific barcode. And as you can see, if I have a look at dog shoes again, because of the specific barcode, it will attach to a specific, well, it wasn't the right one, but we'll pretend it was, the pink one just there. So we click on it, even though it's sponsored, we'll click on it. It'll come with a specific barcode, which means it will come up with a specific ASIN number, an ASIN number, A-C-I-N, and here it is. The ASIN number always begins with a B. Now, because I've got that product from Alibaba and I haven't changed it at all and it stayed the same product, it will automatically go onto Amazon and have the same barcode as if somebody else has done it, and then they can jump on it as well and they can undercut me. Now, if I was to create my own product and put my own brand on it by contacting these people here saying, no, I want to put a paw on it, please, thank you very much, paw. My dog is called Oswald, so I call it Oswald Pet Supplies or something. That'll make it unique to me, which means I'll get a unique product, which means nobody can jump onto my product, which all I need to do is obviously up it in the ranks, and there's ways to do that, but we're not talking about that today. Onto the first page, because when you get it on the first page, that's where you sell, because over 80% of sales are made on the first page of Amazon, apparently. I don't know if that's true or not, we're gonna find out. Now, okay Dale, cool, how do I brand it? Well, first of all, you've got to think of a name. So how do you think of a name? So what I've done in the past is do this. I've just typed in words, how do you spell associated? Oh, there you go, associated with dogs. There you go. So just to give me a bit of an idea. Oh, okay, here you go. As you can tell, I've already clicked on it because it's gone purple. So yeah, just being completely honest with you, I have done this before. Enter a topic. Well, I don't need to, but pooch. Okay, hound, puppy, doggy, pup, dash hound, tail. This just came into my head. Top tail, I could call it. Top tail. So what am I going to do? I can either go on to Fiverr, which is this one just here. I'm actually currently using Fiverr right now. Look at this, you can have a look. It cost me £12 to get someone else to edit this video for me. I'm actually spending, look, that's me. That's just the video that you saw last week. So yeah, so I can go onto this one. Let me type in here, dog logos, and we touched on this ever so slightly last week. We can go into this and we can click that one just there. If you want to have a top quality one, I'd leave it as relevant. If you can't afford it, you want a bit of a cheaper product, then you can go on to new arrivals. To be fair, these are just as good as the big dogs anyway that are charging a lot. Click onto this one. It'll cost me £4 to make a logo. Brilliant, that's really, really cool. Or if I like doing it myself and you've got no money, you want to save money, what I can do is go on to this one just here. This is called Canva. So Canva looks like this. This is Canva. You can make your own login, it's all free. And you can create designs. You can create designs for your social media. You can create designs for thumbnails for YouTube. You can create designs for this. I don't know why it's taking such a long time to load for, to be honest with you. There we go, getting there in the end. So there we go, just there. So these are all of my designs. As you can see, I'm a content coach for kids. Create reports and stuff for people. So there we go. Right, now, if I wanted to go onto this logo, I can type in dogs on the side. But what I do want to do is obviously create a name. So I'm going to, what do we call it? We call it Top Tails. Actually, let's get rid of that and let's click this one here. Perfect. Or do I like that one? I could do this one just here, Sparkle, but it's a little bit too bright and also it's a bit thin for them to maybe do some embroidering. So I want to make it as easy as possible for them. And I can change these as I go along. I'm going to ungroup this. I'm going to delete this just here. And I'm going to write down, do you know what I could do? Top, and then copy and paste this. And I can do tails, but I could change the font of this, couldn't I? Look, this is how simple it is. How quick and easy is this? I'm trying to think of a design, or I'm trying to look for a font that looks a little bit like a tail. Obviously, I'm just winging this because I haven't done this. I've used this before, obviously. Let's just scroll through. There we go. I'm just going to click on that one just there. No, that's rubbish. Top tails. There you go. Perfect. That's fine by me. And if I wanted to, I could have an effect on it, but I don't want to. I'm going to keep it simple. Now, that's great, but what if I really want to have a picture behind it? Perfect. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go on to Pinterest, and you'll be able to see what I've been searching for on Pinterest. All about tattoos, I think, and there should be some doggy stuff on there. We shall see. Pinterest, again, it's all free. Yeah, told you tattoos and dog stuff. And Tony Robbins. I'm going to write down here. Watch this. Dog vector, and it'll come up with things like this, as you can see. Now I'm going to try it and type in dog tail vector, see if that works. Dog tail logo. Let's put that down. Okay. Well, that's cool, isn't it? That one just there. So what happens now? So if I click on that one just there, it'll automatically take me to similar designs like this. So I like that, but let's keep scrolling down. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. There's got cats in there. There you go, fine. So, what I'm gonna do is this. Watch this for a second. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna magnetize it. I'm gonna see if there's any more here, because I just clicked on it and no. Now I can't bother to look, but you obviously need to take some time and care doing this. I've just pressed Command, Shift and 4 just there, and I can just highlight the whole thing and think, oh, that's really, really cool. But again, you've got to be careful of copyright. If you're using this, somebody could sue you. So you don't really want that to happen. So I'm just going to copy and paste this bit just here. It's like the worst tail in the world, but you do a better job of it, okay, obviously. Now what's going to happen just there? Now I've just copied and pasted that. That's going to now click. So by doing that bit, again, I don't know if you heard me, but Command, Shift and 4, and it means you can do a specific one just there. Now you can see all of my documents. But here, we've got a screenshot of a tail. There we go. Perfect. Now if I was to just take that and put that into here, by just dragging it across, ta-da! Oh, hang about, ta-da! It's just there. How cool is that? There you go. It's a tail. But that just looked very weird, and it looks like a horn, to be honest. Command Z to go back so I can see that. I'm going to zoom in so I can get a better look at it. Even if I wanted to, I could write down the word tail here and see what comes up. But make sure it's in elements first. Tail. Not bad actually. Not bad at all. Okay, really interesting. Now the things with the crowns on, you have to pay for them, so I probably wouldn't pay for them just there. Now again, just recognise how long this is taking me. Don't waste too much time. If you're a student and you don't have any money and you're still at school, then just chill with it. Just chill with the still. Look, I'm going to click on this and just say, oh, this is a premium graphic, which means it comes with this little camera design after it. If I wanted to, I can, excuse me, I can flip it. So I'm going to flip it back to front, and if I wanted to, I can change the direction of it, change the colour, so it does look black. It looks like a cat, so I'm going to change that to black as well. And it looks like a fluffy tail for a dog. See how easy that was? There you go. So that looks awful. Okay. Now, if you do have a Mac, then what you can do, here's a cool little trick. You can click onto your MacBook just there. You can click on this and make it bigger. Wait for it. Made it bigger, ta-da, well done to me. Press this little pen just here, click on that, and it should come up with these things here. Click on the magic wand, and you can erase the background. See that? So now it's going to be transparent. But you've still got this awkward little line here and this little line at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is just click the lasso section. I'm going to just do this, deleted, all gone. Now watch what happens. So I'm going to get that up again. Now watch what happens. Boom. So I've clicked on that and there we go. So I can get rid of that one just there. What I'm going to do right now is show you this. I'm going to highlight all of these. I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to put that at the bottom just down there. I'm going to delete this because I don't need it, and I'm going to delete that. And I'm going to get this one, which has not got Canva written all over it. I didn't know how long this video was going to be, guys, but this is just literally something that you can do. Now there you go. So that looks a bit weird. Looks like a horn. Doesn't look like a tail much, does it? So you can have a play with it. Just think about what you want to put on it yourself. Now it doesn't match the colour of that, so I'm going to edit the image. I'm going to go onto the brightness. I'm going to make it go really dark. Look at the difference. See the difference? Look at that. How quick was that? Really piece of cake. Now what I can do is I can do this. I can Command Shift 4. You're going to have to, if you've got any other different computer, you're going to have to figure out yourself, because I don't know how to do that. Click on that one just there, and again, same process. So when I send this to the supplier, I would like them to receive it. Now, you can ask them to say what format it needs to go in. They'll tell you the format, whether it's PDF or PND or something like that, or I don't know, PND. But what we can do again is the same process. So here we go, and again, we've got this. Click on the little pen, go on that. And this should be all you need to do, get rid of the background. If you go too far and everything goes red, it all disappears. So don't do that, just make it as close to it as possible. Same again with the middle circle there, because that'd be weird if you had a circle just there. And then good, look, you're good to go. you're good to go, and I will automatically send in there. And then you can take that and send that to the supplier just here and say, hey mate, this is what I want you to do. Dear sir or madam, look at this, can you put this design on? How much would it cost for this? They may charge you per letter, who knows? But how quick was that? So you can make your own logo. You can make your own logo. The next step, I think, would be to contact the supplier, get some information back from them. Let's just see if something has come through. It hasn't just yet. This person I've already messaged and they haven't messaged me back, which is fine because I've only just messaged them. And then the next step will be looking at, in fact, let's have a quick look. The next step will be looking at checking your profit margins. Now this is super freaking boring, but so important. Now, been researching a lot of people, and anyone can do this apparently. Anyone can set up an Amazon FBA shop. You just need a lot of patience, but you need to understand that this is not going to happen overnight. All right, you have to source the right project. This is why I think it might be a good idea to do it with a very entrepreneurial friend, a friend that you know will have your back and has the same values of you. What's a value? Value is basically what's important in your life right now. Is it girls? Is it exams? Is it sport? Is it money? I don't care what it is. You should care what it is. Just find out what it is and find a friend that matches that. I'm kind of hoping if you are doing this, you want to go down the road of entrepreneurship and making money. You need to find a friend like that. And if anyone's not like that, it's okay to let them go. So then you can probably see what money you've got together, 50-50. If you need to do a contract, you totally can do. I'm not going to talk about that. And then go on from there. So listen, I hope that's helped everybody. Today we had a look at the logo. We had a look about how to design it yourself, like really quickly. We also sent a message to the supplier. We also had a quick look, compare and contrast between different products on Alibaba to see which one is selling the most and which one I can get the best profit margin. Next time, I would like to look at the P&L, which stands for profit and loss, of which I don't have a clue about, but we'll do it together. Anyway, have a cool day. Remember to like and subscribe and share this with anybody else that you think is going to get value from learning about this sort of thing, as opposed to going to school and doing the same generic stuff, which 50% of what you learn in school tends to be obsolete in the future. But don't be silly, just go and have fun, enjoy school. It's for social life. Do your best you possibly can, because who you are some of the time is who you are all of the time. And like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.